It has the singular feat of being the first Nigerian town to celebrate the first Christmas on the 25th of December 1842. Badagry was an important slave route in the past. In the early 1500s, slaves were transported from West Africa to America, the West Indies, Europe, and Latin America. This was done through slave routes like the Badagry port. In pre-colonial times, the port was said to be the most accessible on the West African coastline. Millions of African slaves were exported through the Badagry port. I couldn't help but thank God it all happened in the past. At least I can boldly visit the town without fear of being kidnapped, sold, and shipped off to a faraway land as a slave. The people of Badagry are very warm and friendly. They are predominantly farmers, fishermen, traders, weavers, pot makers, and recently professionals in different fields of endeavor. The people are very proud of their historic sites, lands, artifacts, and relics of human slavery. This world heritage they have is now a money-making venture to some of them, who would readily tell you stories handed down to them by their fathers, as well as relics to go with them, but at a price. For a fee of 500 naira, I was granted entry into the Mobi Mini Museum. The museum attendant described to me the various processes and instruments used in the slave era to bound slaves.
This is for the neck. Each of them we have is around the neck. To guide it from running. This will be around the neck, the lock and the padlock. So the chain is long, connected to each other. About 7 of them on the side. And this is the lock to the slave. This slave will share this. Another person. Okay, let's share this. Everything how it works. That's one leg from each person. Oh my God. So the lock and padlock.
It's so painful.
So this is used for the mouth to guide slave from eating sugarcane while walking on sugarcane plantation. So they perforate the lips with hot iron. They use that to guide the lips and block the lips.
Did you say they were perforated?
Yes.
Here, with hot iron.
Hot iron.
This is not comfortable, so I can imagine when they perforate the iron. And okay, you have this one.
And the lock.
I just want to imagine myself as a slave. Okay, can you put the iron on my leg? If I had a grandfather who was into slavery and I see all these chains, I won't be proud of him. Yeah. Ah! Why is it so heavy? Ah! It's so heavy. And they'll now put the heavy padlock again. I have a high adventure spirit, but certainly not to the extent of having him pin the padlock. Imagine what would happen if we are unable to unlock it. Now, at this point, I must say the men, women, and children who were slaves in the past were very, very courageous. To think they were made to drink who knows what kind of water from this drum, while very heavy chains crush and bruise their necks. There were so many questions I would have loved to ask late Chief Mobi. which only him could answer to.